Hello and welcome to this tutorial on Studysatisfaction.com. In this tutorial we will start learning how to take a test on our website. There will be a series of tutorials about taking tests on Studysatisfaction.com, and in this tutorial we will start learning how to select questions for your tests and what kind of options you have in making those selections. You will need to be logged in to use the tests functionality, so please log in before you attempt to do that. I already logged in, so I'm gonna skip that part. Click tests, then random test. A quick introduction to how our questions slash testing works. Any question in our database is linked to at least one topic. That topic is called the primary topic. The question tests the material described in that particular topic. Any question can also have secondary topics assigned to them, and those secondary topics indirectly relate to the material tested by the question. So after you know that, let's look at the first area from where you can make your selections for your test, which is your lecture sets. Lecture sets are created in lectures section, and we have a separate tutorial on lecture sets. So if you select a lecture set, that means that on the next page you will see questions related to the topics which you have included in your lecture set. This might be helpful if you created a lecture set with the topics that you were not too familiar with, and after reading them you would like to test yourself on the knowledge that you obtain. So you can do that by using your lecture set. Another area is the subjects and the lectures that exist on Studysatisfaction.com. You can see that these are all lectures similar to the home page. And for example, let's select Introduction to Management. Once I make this selection, the system will pull all the questions related to the topics in this lecture and show that to me on the next page. The last but not least, you can limit the number of questions shown to you by selecting only marked for test topics, and that will only pull questions within the selections that you made. For example, from this Introduction to Management lecture, only for tests, only for topics marked for tests. So for example, if there were 15 topics within Introduction to Management lecture, and you marked 5 of them for tests while you were reading the topics, that will tell the system to pull only the questions for those 5 topics within this lecture, provided you selected this option only mark for test topics. We will not do that here because we want to see all questions for the selected lecture, so we'll just leave it as all topics. Once you've made all your selections, you can click Get Questions, and that will take you to the next page, which shows you how many questions are available for the particular material that you selected on the previous page. You can see that there are 4 types of questions: multiple choice, which is a regular multiple choice question type. Small problem is when you need to enter your single answer, and the system will check and let you know whether it's correct or not. Comprehensive problem is a situation, usually a more complex situation, which has a series of questions related to that situation. Those questions can be either multiple choice or small problems. In other words, comprehensive problem is a collection of multiple choice and small problems, and cases is a situation or maybe a problem or an issue to which you need to provide your answer to. And because cases do not have right or wrong answers, when you take the test, cases will not be counted towards your accuracy rate or your test score. In this column, available questions, we can see the number of questions available that you can take, the maximum number of questions. Total selected is the number of questions we have selected so far, and that's 0 because we haven't selected any yet. Attempted, non-attempted questions is basically a breakdown of what questions you have attempted or questions you have not attempted yet. This might be helpful if you only want to see the questions you have not seen before. Then you would want to go to unattempted questions, because I have seen all these questions before. They are shown in this attempted question column, so I will select 2 of them, and that gives us 2 selections. You can see that at this point there are no questions for small problems, comprehensive, or cases types. We are continuously working on adding more, so check back from time to time and there should be more questions available. Once you're done, click on proceed further, and that will take you to the test preferences page, about which we will talk in the next tutorial about taking tests on Studiesfaction.com. Thank you.